Germany has an excessive trade surplus of about 270 billion or 8.3% of GDP. It is Germany's fault, not because Germany is exporting too much, but because it's importing too little. And that has to do with the fundamental saving investment imbalance. The key problem of Germany's economy, as I see it, is the low investment, public and private, and that causes high and excessive trade surplus.
It is very difficult for Germany to steer the trade surplus. The surplus is not the consequence of any conscious policy trying to increase exports. Partly it reflects our demographic situation, the aging population that is saving a lot. Partly it reflects the fact that the government budget is balanced. Given the demographic situation, it is necessary for Germany to have a balanced budget. Another factor currently is low energy prices. They have increased the trade deficit by almost 2% of GDP. So it's these factors, these are factors that are not easy to change.
Germany has a big investment gap, both among public sector and the private sector. 90% of investment is private, 10% public. But public investment functions as an important multiplier. Germany's transport infrastructure is weakening, is getting worse a lot. Germany needs to invest more in education, more in digital infrastructure, but Germany has one of the worst digital infrastructures in Europe. And that is instrumental to also improving private investment, together with less regulation, less bureaucracy, more competition. So these policy measures together should strengthen both public and private investment.
Germany does invest too little in certain areas of its infrastructure, of the public infrastructure, that's right. But if you look at the numbers, introducing or correcting that investment wouldn't make much of a difference. We are talking about something like 10 billion a year, 0.3% of GDP. The current trade surplus is 8%, so whether it's 8 or 7.7 doesn't really matter. Of course, in the private sector, we have some areas where more investment could take place, for instance, the energy sector. Here we would need more reliable regulation and more meaningful regulation to achieve more investment. So a few things can be done, but this would reduce the trade deficit. It wouldn't completely undo it.